Hello everybody, welcome to this reading and welcome to the channel. So without further ado, we have this reading beginning with Artemis and Epona. And the message is about wilderness, about being in our authenticity, but also in a sort of protective kind of wilderness. Why I'm saying this is because Artemis is also the virgin goddess, is the goddess who doesn't want a man, who doesn't want a community, who doesn't want people. She finds herself much more comfortable into the wild, into the forest with animals. She is the goddess of of the hunt and of the moon. She is well, actually she's not the goddess of the moon, but she's linked with the moon, and she is really connected to this wilderness and wild aspects. She is definitely not a type of archetype that we can associate with love, for example, or love for people at least. And with Epona, we have something a little bit different, but we have this idea of this connection with the animal world, with freedom. And so it's a type of energy that it's not easy to fit in a society. And this is not a judgment from me, absolutely, because personally I resonate a lot with this type of archetypes. But the message of today is seeing this type of energy not necessarily as energy it is in service for you right now in this moment. I will go through it, so this is not a judgment anyway. I love this energy, but we have the beginning of this sort of energy linked with the wilderness, and then we have Inanna. Inanna is a type of archetype that is, and she also comes with the message believe in yourself, is a type of archetype associated also with the descent in the underworld. She is a goddess of love, and what I'm drawn to is actually her descent in the underworld, where she sheds the layers and in order to find her true self. There is a deep transformation that is happening that I also see in the Tower card here, and this is a transformation of an inner part of self. This is a deep and important, I would say almost quite radical transformation of the self. And we have this also with Hell. There is something that is ending, something that is dying, and this is transforming into something even more powerful. So whoever I'm reading for, you are powerful, even now or even before, if this transformation is already taking place in your life. You are very likely a very strong person, not necessarily a woman. We have two female feminine archetypes here, but this is not related to gender. But there may be some energy kind of very independent, maybe hyper independent, where we struggle allowing people in. And personally I can resonate with this. We struggle allowing people to help us, for example. We struggle to allow people inside our life, and we have very strong boundaries, very strong defense mechanisms, and we sometimes we may regret this because we don't understand. Maybe, for example, we want to call in love, or we want to call in new friends and new connections in general, but we struggle with this because we always have our source up and high, and we are defending ourselves. It's like this energy of expecting the worst outcome possible from other people. And this is usually due to traumas and wounds that we experience in childhood, or it's a lack of trust, right? It's a lack of trust in people. And there is this strong energy about defending, about not allowing people close to us, protecting our vulnerabilities coming through, not wanting to be vulnerable around people because people probably don't feel safe, or certain situations don't feel safe. And so this is the type of energy that we are beginning with. um, Even though this could have been useful and could have actually protected us for a long time, possibly, probably, usually this is from childhood, but doesn't have to be for everybody. At the same time, this has also kept us stuck. What I'm seeing here with the King of Swords is that on the one hand, this type of energy allowed us to be in control of our life, in control of ourselves, in control of who gets into our life and who instead is not allowed to. And this has a purpose. This had, it was very useful for you. But at the same time, we have the Eight of Swords. And in this moment, this type of protection mechanism, this type of boundaries are not healthy anymore, because these are not allowing certain situations or certain people that could be good for you and that possibly you are trying to call in, but these strong boundaries are not allowing these people or these situations, whatever it is for you, to come into your life, because you are expecting the worst outcome instead of the best one. This is a type of energy, once again, that is not bad itself, but it's no more necessary now. This is the message. This is part of the message. In this moment, this hyper independence is not serving you. It's something that had a purpose, but it has no more. It's more important in this moment to allow, or to trust and to trust in yourself first, because you are able now to regulate the relationships, to understand which people are good and which people are not, and you are able to defend yourself, but it's not against people. It's just under, for example, setting boundaries in the sense of learning to say no only when it is really something that you don't want. But at the same time, when the person or the situation is good and feels good, allowing this to come inside of your life and to be part of your life. So there is something. This type of energy is fading away, is dying, and this is causing, or this is part of the transformation. So once again, this is a big cycle. This was very likely a big cycle for the majority of you, and now this is ending, and this is allowing a deeper balance to come in. And we have this with this Maulisa balance card, with the Justice card, and with Temperance. This is a very, very important moment for you, because even if maybe you're aware of it, maybe you're understanding what is happening into your life, maybe not. But the point is that whatever is happening for you in the specific case, and of course it's likely to be different for everybody, what it is really about is a balancing of two different aspects of yourself. The first thing that is coming through is feminine and masculine, but it doesn't have to be for everybody. This could be in terms of relationships, and so being in terms of yourself and others. It could be in the sense of masculine and feminine. It could be yourself and the shadow part of yourself, a shadow self. It could be yourself in your adulthood and your inner child. It will be different for different people, but for sure one of the strongest things that is coming through is actually the relationship between yourself and others, possibly with someone else of the opposite sex or gender. But again, it will be different for different people. The point is allowing the balance to come through and understanding that you are sovereign. We have the Ace of Swords, you are sovereign. We have this the Crown presence. You are in the full faculty of choosing for yourself and understanding what comes into your life and what doesn't, what you're not allowing to. But the point is understanding that many things that you are not allowing, or that you were not allowing, actually were good. So it's about regulating and balancing this energy, where we kind of are wild in the wild, and we don't allow community or society or people in general to come in, and to flow into a more balanced situations where we allow people, where we allow situations to happen for us. There is a level of trust, but the point is that right now you are in the power of trusting, because you are sovereign. You are able to flow with the situations, and you're not a victim anymore. One of the reasons why I was saying in terms that this could be about masculine and feminine, or being about relationship with someone else, possibly in a love type of romantic partnership, is because we have both. So we begin with the strong feminine energies, and we shift into masculine with both Thoth and the High Priest of Atlantis. We have this shift between feminine and masculine with this balance in the middle. So we may have actually a coming together of two different aspects of yourself, masculine and feminine, inside of you, and or possibly also outside of you. This allowing or this balancing these two I feel like two different aspects of yourself, and or possibly this coming together with possibly a partner, but it doesn't have to be, it can be also just in terms of normal relationships, is actually allowing sort of opening where there is a deeper alignment, there is a deeper connection with your own emotions, where you don't, okay, yes, you don't necessarily overthink or overanalyze things anymore, but you are more in contact with your feelings. I'm saying this because here we have a lot of sword energy, and this is shifting. We have then a lot of water here, and we have feel, don't think, community, move through your fears, and move body and move energy, and emotions, sorry, move your body to move your emotions. So we have a shift from a lot of overthinking and mind, energy in the mind, to a more emotional side, a more nurturing side, where instead of overthinking, overanalyzing, we allow community, we allow people, we allow also people to show aspects of ourselves. Maybe we allow people to in the communication with people, usually we are also shown parts of ourselves that possibly are not healed. I mean, people mirror our inner states a lot. Even if this could be scary for you, if this is the energy you are beginning with, you're starting with, this community, this kind of being with people or with a person, if there is a specific person that is coming through in your life for yourself, but in general, this could be in terms of broader relationships. And even if this could be triggering some wounds, the guidance is to use these triggers to heal yourself, and not necessarily to take distance with people. And this is not to say that if there is someone that is toxic, to allow him or her or them to allow them into your life. This is just to say that you are able to understand and to recognize toxic people and not allowing them in. But at the same time, if someone is not toxic, and there is something triggering you, this may be actually the trigger that suggests you where to look inside of yourself, where to heal, and what is the deeper wound, for example. And when we step into this type of understanding that the outer world is actually mirroring our inner world, we are able to heal ourselves in a much deeper level, because we are in contact with our deeper core wounds, but we are in contact with our inner self, with our emotions, and flowing with it instead of resisting it is much healthier. The point is that sometimes we really need relationships, we need community, we need people. So this is very important. This is a big shift and big transformation that is happening. And what this is opening to is not only the sovereignty and the full power of understanding, full power of allowing people in, or also establishing boundaries, but in a healthy way. But this is also opening to the Empress energy, where you are. So I'm drawn to the symbol of Venus. You are allowing love to come in, and instead of resisting in, you are becoming love. You are understanding that people, oh, I have full body chills, that people are, we are all wounded. We will never be completely healed. So it's not about the judgment. It's about understanding that we can heal together, that there is a level of love that is unconditional love, even if people sometimes can be not exactly healed or can be triggering us. This often tells us something about ourselves. So embracing these instead of judging people could actually be the way to embrace wholeness, to embrace love. And there is a lot of creativity, a lot of hope, a lot of abundance in this type of energy. And in fact, we also have Hathor at the bottom of this deck, and and under we have Mary Magdalene. This could be about love. For some of you, this could be about love. Hathor is the Egyptian goddess of love. In this specific deck, she's associated with soul family, but her first meaning would be about love. Inanna is as well a goddess of love. Mary Magdalene as well, sacred marriage, love. So this could be for some of you definitely linked with a significant other partnership. And in fact, we also have boundary stones, negotiations, contracts, communications, and then dancing with the stones, movement, teamwork, partnership. This is the core message of this reading, is exactly understanding how to have healthy boundaries instead of pushing people outside of your life, not allowing anyone in, is understanding that you have the power to say no, but also to say yes. It's a deeper balance. Having healthy boundaries is the ability to align your outer reality with your inner reality. So if you want to call in love, you also have to allow the person to come inside of your life. And you cannot expect the worst outcome. You cannot expect the person to betray you, for example. You have to give a sort of trust at the beginning. And then, of course, it's on the person to deserve the trust. And this is shifting from boundaries into partnership, where you embrace love, where you embrace this energy. It's softer, more feminine type of energy. But this is again not about gender, because we have exactly the balancing of both masculine and feminine. And coming together, there is this partnership that is something that it's love, it's sacred marriage. It's extremely beautiful, actually. And definitely it's less about thinking and over analyzing, and much more about feeling, and yeah, move through your fears. Could be also about you may also feel called to take a leap of faith. And yeah, I mean, with new, if this is about a new love for you, at the beginning it's about a leap of faith in many senses. So this is a message for today. um, there is really this deep transformation. The point is that this is also an expansion at a soul level. It's something big coming in. So the point of this is, there is something wonderful, beautiful, amazing that wants to come into your life, but you also need to allow this thing, this person, this new love to actually come in. So surrender and flow with it. And if this message is for you, this is something that is absolutely aligned with your soul, and it is for your good. Okay, this is very beautiful as a reading. So thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonates with you, please give me a like, and see you next time.